Hello aviators, I am Anirisha. I know I have been very inconsistent on YouTube for a while, but here I am with a very new video. This video is going to be about the INDIGO Cadet Pilot program. A lot of comments, a lot of DMs about the selection process, the requirements, eligibility criteria, etc. etc. So I'm going to be covering everything in this video. This might be a little long, but you'll have to bear with me. Let's just get started with it. Question is, what is Indigo Cadet Pilot Program? Indigo Cadet Pilot Program is an opportunity for students to become a pilot. It is a very structured program wherein they get you from Alpha to Zulu. Once on completion of your training successfully, you will be joining the airline as a junior first officer. So this is the basic Indigo Pilot Program definition. It comes to requirements and the eligibility criteria. Short and simple, you need to be 18 to 35 years of age, 51% in maths, physics and English, and you need to have PCM in 10 plus 2 compulsorily. After 10 plus 2, you can directly apply for the cadet program. You do not need to have any degree. I myself applied after my 12th grade. When applying, you need to have class 2 medicals done, and when joining, you need to have class 1 medicals done. And from what I suggest is that before joining any ground classes or even starting or joining in aviation, get yourself the medicals done, because it is a very important part of your training process. So that is very important. Another question is, many people ask me if I do not have PCM in class 12. It is okay to not have PCM. You can go through NIOS, and that is also valid. Secondly, there is no need of giving the DGC exams. Any which ways, after you clear your selection process, you will have your ground classes wherein you can clear the exams. You will have that time period to get done with the exams. So it is not a requirement at all. When should I apply? For applying, you need to check the websites regularly. You can also contact the Indigo recruitment team. The websites also show if the applications are open or not. So keep checking that. Also, you can follow the FTO which you want to join on Instagram. They might post about it regularly, and you'll get to know when the applications are open. There are 9 FTOs right now with Indigo. You can choose any of them. If many people ask me that what FTO do I choose, but I am no one to tell you what FTO you need to choose. It totally depends on your comfortability. You need to go to the websites of different FTOs, research about them, research about where they are located, if they are suiting you financially, if they are suiting you weather-wise, etc., the culture and everything. So just make sure that you go search about the FTOs. You need to go to the Indigo Career website, and you will have an option called flight operations. You can click on that. You will have all the FTO names with the links of the website, and you can go to the links, search about it. One more extra point from my side is, go to the frequently asked questions. A lot of your doubts will be cleared there, so make sure you check that out. Okay, so now comes the main part, that is the selection process. Once you have applied, you will have to go through the 3 major parts of the selection process, that is ADAPT, second is GD, and the third is the PI one. Let's start with ADAPT. ADAPT is a psychometric and aptitude assessment used by Indigo to evaluate students based on cognitive abilities, psychomotor skills, multitasking capabilities, and personality traits. The first part here is the theory, which contains physics, maths, and English with cognitive. It is very easy. I do not recommend any classes for that, and basic 10th knowledge is enough to clear that exam. Second part is the practical, which has hand-eye coordination, multitasking, psychomotor skills, etc. etc. They will see how good are you with multitasking, and how good are you with your hand-eye coordination, how present are you when you are performing that. So very important to be very focused. The third part is the personality questionnaire. It almost has 350 questions which you need to answer about your own personality, how you are, what do you prefer. So you just need to tell them that, okay, this is me, that is it. So that is all about the personality questionnaire. Be honest there, be yourself. This profession is a very formal one, so make sure that you answer all of them very formally, and you think before you answer. So yes. Now, if you want to take classes, it is totally dependent on you. If you do not want to take classes, again, you choose for yourself. Some people might need classes, some do not. So I have no opinion on both of them. It depends on you. Now, what is the syllabus for the adapt testing? So here there is no syllabus. You just need to be good at basic 10th maths, physics and English, and you'll be very good to go. Now comes the GD part, group discussion, as it suggests. You will be divided into groups. You'll be given a topic, and then you will have to discuss on that. You'll have to come to a conclusion. Whole thing is there to see that you are good in teamwork. Teamwork is a very important part of a pilot's journey. CRM, that is crew resource management. You have to also look into some common wordings of aviation, such as multitasking, CRM, and etc. etc. You will find it on Google when you search it. Okay. So GD is totally based on how good are you in communicating, how good are you at putting your points forward, and how good are you at teamwork skills. This is all about GD. Now comes the PI part. Once you have done with GD, the same day you'll get a mail that you have been selected for the next round, that is the PI. You'll be given dates and you need to go to the PI round. In the PI, basic things like who inspired you to become a pilot, basic HR questions will be asked, questions related to the subjects you've cleared might be asked, so be thorough with that as well. Then the tech part. Basic technical knowledge about aviation is very much required. So you are required to know how a plane flies and what are the basic terms used in aviation. Be thorough with that. Also, very important is the INDIGO information. Everything about INDIGO you need to be thorough with. The website, the INDIGO website is there. You need to go to the website. You need to learn the website. You need to study the website, research about INDIGO, the planes, etc. Yeah. Also, aviation news is very important. The crashes which have happened, or what is going on with the different companies. That is it about the PI round. Once you're done with the PI and you get selected, you are then called for the LY, that is the letter of intent. Every aspiring cadet waits for this event. Last points, tips from my side: be confident, be genuine, be very formal, and be yourself. There is nothing which you need to be scared of. It might be possible that you are a little pressurized when you go for your PI or your GT. There is a little pressure on the head that you need to clear it. But the only thing which makes you a good pilot is that you do not get affected by it. You do not get anxious, you do not get pressurized. You are very calm with everything. One most important skill about a pilot is you are very calm, you are patient. Aviation is a field wherein patience is very much needed. You need to be very, very patient. The level of patience is here, okay? So make sure that you have that much time, you have that much capability, you have that much calmness in yourself to go through the process. Many of the people ask me that how much time will it take after the adapt to get the GD dates. So this all depends upon the company. It might be in a month, it might be in 2 months, it might be in 15 days, no idea. So as the vacancies are available, they'll let you know, and your GDPI adapt or LY will be conducted. So this is all about the INDIGO Cadet Pilot program. I hope you're all very thorough with it right now. I am very, very thankful to you all. I've reached 500 subscribers on YouTube. This is all because of you all. Thank you so much once again. I'm very grateful. Be safe, be happy, and all the best if you're going to join the INDIGO Cadet Pilot program. This is a very big opportunity. Once you clear all that, you will feel really proud of yourself. So all the best, tailwinds and happy landings. Bye bye.